welcome to Monday's Meat Minute with Farmers Market. Today, taking it up a step, we're going to be doing these with our official t-shirts on, the Farmers Market t-shirts, and trying to do content every Monday for you while you're all at home, hopefully enjoying learning some new skills. Today we're going to talk about knives. Now, most people will buy a knife set like this, and it looks great and it will sit in your kitchen and look fantastic, and you'll probably only use about 2 of the knives because you're not sure what the others should be used for. So we're going to have a look at what each of the knives are used for. So there's one that you should know already, which is a bread knife. So we don't need this for our meat. It's serrated edges, so we're going to pop that back. Okay, and another one which we use very small is a boning knife. So it's a long skinny knife, and this is used for raw meat that's on the bone that you're trying to cut off the bone. So it's a boning knife. So it's nice and thin, and you can get in and around the muscle to separate the meat from the bone. So I'm going to pop that one away too. Okay, and then we have a big guy called a chopper, or whatever you want to call it, but this is for cutting bones. So if you've got a large piece of meat and you want to make a bone broth or something, you can actually use that to chop up all the bones and make your beef broth. Now, you'll get 2 knives that look very similar. Now these 2 knives, one is a chef's knife, which is this one, which is a little bit fatter at the bottom, fatter all the way up actually, and another longer one is a little bit thinner. A chef's knife is probably the one that you're using day to day for nearly everything, and it's amazing. So always have a really good chef's knife, because you can do your dicing, your chopping, your cutting, cooked, raw, everything, fruit, veggies, everything. Your filleting knife, again a little bit thinner than a chef's knife, but still similar shape. Filleting fish, mostly fish and meat, trying to separate muscles from each other. So those 2 knives are quite good. The chef knife is one I'm going to leave out because that's one you should be using on a regular basis. There's 2 other knives which are paring knives. So a paring knife is the smallest one, and that's for cutting your fruit and vegetables, peeling, anything like that. And you do have a larger one as well that you can use for any larger fruit and veg or pumpkin that's quite difficult to cut. And then you have your steak knife that you can use for cooked products, or you can use this as an additional paring knife as well. So the 3 smaller ones for your fruit and veg, the 2 bigger ones for your meat and seafood, and then obviously if you're cutting meat off the bone, your boning knife, and your bread knife, and your cleaver for cutting bones up. I'm going to put a link in this post to a great website that explains all the knives in a little bit more detail. Hopefully it's given you some insights for this great Monday morning. If there's anything you want us to talk about, just let us know, put in the comments, and we'll talk about it soon. Thanks a lot. See you next Monday.